Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, of course, we are continuing the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. This is Season 2, Episode 20, Code Red. Now, I don't think they're referencing the drink Code Red. I could be wrong, but they're probably not referencing the drink. Maybe Code Red is referencing something really bad's happening. Code Red, I don't know. Interesting title nonetheless. Woke up this morning thinking about, I get to do Avengers today. And then thinking as well, fuck, we're getting really close to the finale, like it sucks. But I've enjoyed the journey. We have a couple more episodes after this, of course. But I've loved this journey. I wish there was more. I wish they would just like say, we're doing a season 3. Like that would be fantastic. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen. But it would be awesome if they did it. But I've really enjoyed the show so far, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do with this episode and, of course, the remaining bit of episodes. Last episode, Emperor Stark was just so crazy, Purple Man. Hate the fact that I didn't recognize him at first, but I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? Like, what's going on? And my thinking was, and I'm so glad they kind of confirmed that I was wrong, because my theory was, okay, well, this is not actually happening, this whole thing with everybody being taken over and being controlled, and Tony's evil, Emperor Stark. It's all in Vision's memory ahead or whatever, like, he's still repairing himself, and he's going to wake up, and everything's fine. This never actually happened. And it did actually happen. It makes a more impactful story. The whole planet was under the control of basically Purple Man. It was like, it was insane. So I like the fact they made that as canon. Like, it actually happened within this world. And that's pretty exciting. I can't wait to see what they do with this episode. I have no idea. But, you know, they've always found some really interesting things to do in every single episode, regardless of the subject matter, the characters involved. I've loved what they've been doing. So I can't wait to get into it and see what they do here, guys. So here we go, guys. Episode 20, Code Red. Let's get into it and see what they show us. Maybe the drink. Kidding. It's probably not about the drink. Let's go. Are we going to find out who the Red Hulk is now?
The Avengers. Some may call them heroes.
Don't worry about Del Rusk. Politicians come and go. The work we do lives on.
I love that. Thank you, Cap. Politicians come and go. It doesn't matter what they say about us.
But there was something missing until you came along. It took a while for you to catch up to the 21st century.
Leader?
But now that you're
Is he
here,
the leader?
you are the face of the Avengers. You're the leader we need.
Oh, you can tell it was targeted. Wait. Could Thor get affected by this? I just thought about that.
Not this. Not him.
Uh-oh.
I don't feel so hot.
You Avengers have finally crossed the line, storing dangerous biotech weapons in the heart of Manhattan. This is precisely what I've been talking about.
No.
Mr. Secretary, we were attacked.
Now, I'm shutting you down until further
I bet it was him.
You know we can't.
It was probably him.
This incident.
Okay. Oh, boy. Not good. Not good.
A troop transport is landing on the front lawn as we speak.
Oh, great.
Sending in troops to do what? Arrest us?
It's not troops. That's his team. I was right.
Code Red Team, you have your objectives.
Code Red Team. Thor, you need to come back, man. Now, him sending them toxic fumes out into space, is that going to do something? Oh, shit. Wait a minute.
They're already working.
They all look roughly the same in the face with this disease.
Anywhere.
And certainly in no condition to deal with me.
Luckily, I don't have to.
He doesn't know.
Overriding security lockdown.
I don't think he knows. You know, if Cap was in his prime and not hit with this disease, he'd probably win that fight.
Samson?
Exactly.
Are you actually working for Rusk? I thought you were smarter than that.
Exactly.
I'm under orders.
Jarvis, some privacy, please.
What an idiot. Oh. Man, come on, Carol. You're supposed to be, like, kicking fucking ass. Come on now. So my guess is if Thor shows up, their plan's fucked. Because he can't be infected by this disease.
I'm healthy enough to deal with you.
Come on, Carol. She's fighting it. That's what you get.
This device is DOD all the way.
Department of Defense? So Rusk set us up. But why?
Duh.
Just an excuse to
Duh.
parade his second stringer strike team?
At least he held out as long as he could, man.
Hawkeye, do you
Looks
read
like the
me?
fucking... When I think about it, they look like the Red Skull a little bit. Thank you. Oh, God. She's been infected. But
On an adventure.
she's really strong. Man, are they going to reveal who the Red Hulk is? Because they were specifically not showing that when he was turned. That's a cool shot. Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Who is this dude? Like, I know he's a politician, but is he somebody else that we're not aware of?
This was all for your benefit.
Oh, shit. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Does he have a strong punch because he's so weak? Red Skull! Red Skull! Yes, it's Red Skull. It has to be. It is. It is. I should have guessed. I was like, what? Bucky's turning back. Bucky's gonna be hero again. This makes a lot more sense in terms, well, especially for Cap. That was specific for him. My word. I figured he would be.
Falcon and Samson are going to be treated for whatever mind control the Skull had them under.
Good. They are not the bad guys.
That makes more
Except
sense.
the Red Monster.
Well, I hope they're looking into exactly how a psychopathic Hydra war criminal could get appointed Secretary of Defense.
Yeah, that dude.
I'll never understand politics.
There you have it, guys. And thankfully, I was correct. This was not about the Code Red drink. This was about the Code Red team led by a politician who we've seen before in little bits and pieces in the opening of the episode. He's like, the Avengers, they're terrible, blah, blah, blah. Red Skull. Should have seen it coming. I think I even referenced, I think I remember saying, this disease, their skin, they look like kind of like the Red Skull. Something like that. There's a reason why. Because it was Red Skull. Such a good reveal. Because I'm sitting here, we have this politician who's like doing this press conference, and then this disease, this like gas hits. All the Avengers start going down. Luckily, Tony never got affected, but I think he probably was getting close, even though he had the suit on. But then we see the team come in, and we see this politician who comes across and he says, you know, that I knew you guys had weapons like this, and it exploded. Like, this was not us. It was Red Skull. So, how they explain it, and I'm guessing Red Hulk, who they did not reveal who it is, was maybe not under the control, because he was a S.H.I.E.L.D. prisoner, so maybe he wanted to do bad things and all that. And thinking more back on when they had that Red Hulk introduction episode, he had that Red Skull in his ear. I guess it was Red Skull in his ear talking to him about, you know, do this, you know, like basically giving him directions on what he needs to do. And I'm glad that they had this at the end of the episode, because it made me feel a little better, because Samson and Falcon were working for him. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Especially Samson, like, wait a minute. We've seen this guy for multiple episodes, and he's working for the fucking Red Skull, and they thankfully explained they're under mind control and they're gonna work on it, because they introduced Falcon via this whole thing of this new team, you know, with Winter Soldier and all that kind of stuff with Bucky. So glad that they said that, because I'm like, why the fuck is Falcon doing this? Now we know. Mind control. Mind control. Really good stuff in terms of seeing them infiltrate and seeing Carol defend the mansion, of course. And, of course, we had a Hawkeye as well doing that. I like how they had Black Panther and Tony working together on getting the answer, because they're both very smart. So I'm glad that they had that going with them. And it seems, I'm not sure when it happened, but maybe it happened right then and there. But I wonder how long Panther was actually working when he became sick, because he seemed like, you know, he seems like a type of person that would continue the work and trying to get it done, even though he's been infected and he feels like complete shit. Because they made a point to say that Cap was able to resist the disease as much as he could because of the super soldier serum. Like, that's what they theorized, and I think it makes sense. Wasp was not doing good. So maybe same thing with Black Panther, because I'm not really sure, but I think he has super strength, and there's, you know, certain things attached to that being the Black Panther. So I think he was able to fight it more, but still, it took him down for the count. But having Bucky, and we didn't see, I don't think there was really a fight, because Cap couldn't really fight. But having the first interaction of Bucky in this show with Cap now, like in terms of him being the Winter Soldier, Cap doesn't know who this is. Their first time meeting is through this whole scenario, this whole situation. And him taking Cap directly to Red Skull and just stood there. I think he was under the Winter Soldier control or some sort of something from the Red Skull. I like how they showed as it's leading up to him giving Cap the cure, so Cap could then turn the fight and then it basically stop Red Skull from doing what he's doing, pretending to be a politician and all this shit. Which, that line from Cap, politicians come and go, they don't matter, the work we do matters, it continues. So it doesn't matter what people say about us. Like that, I think that's why Cap wasn't really affected by people saying all this stuff, saying, why'd you tell us that the Skrulls, like, because it was fake Cap saying all this stuff, and, you know, the Skrulls invading and we should accept change. That's why he really didn't matter at the end of the day what they were saying in the moment, because it doesn't matter. Because that line about the politician, like, politicians come and go. Basically, that's Cap saying, people will always come and always be around that will basically try to bring us down, and to say the Avengers, or in case like maybe him back in the day, don't matter, we don't need them, we don't need them, whatever the case may be in terms of a team or a solo individual being a hero and doing what needs to be done to save lives and to stop the bad guys. It doesn't matter what they say, because we're still going to be here doing it. They'll eventually go away. Doesn't matter what they say, because eventually the public perception changes all the time. It is what it is. So Cap doesn't matter, because what matters is being a hero. Doesn't matter what people are saying about you. So that's pretty smart for Cap. But for that to be the first time they interact just through all this, and then for Bucky to kind of start breaking, and he gives Cap but then he's gone. He doesn't stick around. I think that's pretty smart, though, because Cap doesn't really know for sure who he is. We know who he is, but Cap doesn't. I think it's going to be a big moment for him. And I hope they reveal it in this season. I hope they do before the show is over. I really do. Because it frustrates me. It irritates me. Because I'm like, you know, there's stuff that they're setting up that I'm glad that they kind of resolved this storyline, because I was like, who the fuck is this dude, this politician? Like, why does he have this team of people? Now, in the opening, previously on Avengers, they showed Bucky giving that, the mixture along with Hulk's blood to somebody in the dark, and he became the Red Hulk. Who is this person? I want to know. And the fact is, too, we have another episode, and I got to give a little bit of a critique here on this show, and I don't like doing this, because I'm like, this show's so fucking good. There is no fucking talk of Bruce, the Hulk. Nothing. It's like he doesn't exist anymore. Why are they not trying to... Maybe they are in the background trying to find him, but man, why are they not solely focusing on getting Bruce back? Where the fuck is he? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's irritating because I want to know where he is because he was such an intricate part of the team. Why is he not here? I don't know. I don't know. It was interesting to see all the different heroes in the episode doing different things in terms of like Hawkeye discovering the before he succumbs to the disease or that, you know, the infection or whatever, the virus, and he finds the device that actually caused it and started it. Carol knocking out Samson as she is still affected because she's that strong and knocks him out and luckily stops him from attacking Tony, so that was good. Thor being away and actually pulling the gas away was good, but I think the Red Hulk, the whole mission was to keep Thor away because I don't think Thor could be infected. If Thor shows up at the mansion, everything's fucked. They can't win. Like, there's no winning scenario in that thing, but luckily they figured it out without Thor showing up. But once again, they saved the day, and good reveal of Red Skull. That was a good reveal. That was a really good reveal. Oh, this show. So that's the episode. That's the reaction. What do you guys think of this episode of Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes? I'm curious to know your thoughts, guys. They reveal Red Skull. What'd you think? It's just, I mean, there's just so many cool things they did in this episode. Can't wait to see what happens next. So there you have it, guys. That's a reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Talk to you guys soon.